Hi, my name is Abdul Qader Mohammed. I go by Qader. I come from India, from a city called Hyderabad. It's in the South India. Well, in terms of education, I've done a master's from, Glasgow Caledonian University. It's a university in the UK, and my major's being wireless networking. I've been in Canada for over 6 months now. I started looking for jobs online. I was pretty confident back then that yes, getting a job in Canada should be a matter of few weeks. Probably, I did not do a proper research before coming to Canada. And then I started applying jobs online, and then I started to get these auto-generated rejection emails. And you were getting those half-hearted telephone interviews here and there. And it was going nowhere. And this happened for a good couple of months. And then you kind of hear from your circle that, you need to customize your resume. Need to write good cover letters. And that's the kind of feedback that you also get is the lack of Canadian experience. It's a beast. I call the Canadian experience a beast because it gives all the new immigrants a lot of pain. So that's when I thought I'll do some modifications myself, but I knew that I'm sort of lagging somewhere, and maybe I'll need some kind of professional help. That's when I started look for people or places where I could get my resume reviewed. Thanks to a few people I spoke to, they mentioned that there is a job search workshop happening, and why don't you just give it a try? I mean, you don't have a job, you have free time. What worse can happen? I mean, you can. It's only going to take 4 or 6 hours a day of your time. So that's when I joined this. I met Renata there, and it was online, and it was a great experience, I must tell you, because the kind of details, the kind of information that was shared in that workshop, that made me wonder that all the kind of search I was doing all this while was not right. So clearly, I mean, Renata gave me that direction. Basically the perspective, how I should be searching for a job in Canada, how your resume should look like, how and what should it really have, the kind of things that the recruiters see, and how big or how small the resume should be, and the cover letters. So that's how I got in touch with the JSW. Lack of a network here, lack of a proper circle. I thought whatever limited circle I have probably will be enough for me to get a job, but that does not how it works here. I think JSW workshop again, it kind of advocated that I should also do my own networking, and when I say so the job hunting in Canada is more about networking, I would say. So that's when I started meeting people I don't know, because who knows, those are the people who will probably get your job, because a lot of things in Canada, in terms of job perspective, it happens through recommendations. So if you don't know people, why would they recommend you? So that's how I started networking with people, even if I don't didn't know them, having those real conversations, having those non-transactional relationships, so without a network, I was having a lot of difficulties, and with networking and with with a little change in the way I was searching for job, that kind of helped me get the job. Yeah. The important point that Renata did raise during the workshops was to reach out to the recruiters. Yeah, and I kind of did, and I started searching for recruiters. I kind of made a list of the companies that I want to get into, at least try to get an interview in. And I then reached out to the recruiters and see if there was any opening posted by them. I researched the job description well, and I also tried and focus on the transferability of skills like communication, global company experience, software and operating systems, things like that. And I kept few bullet points ready. So obviously, when you approach a recruiter, you need to have some preparation done. So I kept that ready, and then you have to present yourself professionally. So I kind of realized during this course of time that probably not just approaching a recruiter would help. I would need to reach out to potential hiring managers, who could, because that's where the good jobs come, and that's how the recruiters post the jobs on LinkedIn. So I started reaching out to the potential hiring managers. So yeah, I think one thing led to the other. The idea that Renata gave me in that workshop to reach out to recruiters, and then that had me thinking that why not reach out to the potential hiring managers. So yeah, the idea was actually given by JSW in that workshop. Yes. Sure. I think first and most important thing is be patient, because it's not a short-term game. You'll need professional help. If you're a newcomer to Canada listening to this, the resume, the format, and the cover letter that we get it from our home country may not work here, unless you have unless there's somebody who's helping you out. I would say reach out to job search workshop. They'll help you improve your resume, give you ideas. Secondly, obviously, avoid negative people and thoughts. Keep a social circle distinct from your professional circle. Be very proud of how far you've come, and be confident in your skin. Be confident of your abilities, and this is how help will come from unexpected quarters. I can tell you that this networking that you're trying to build with unknown people, having those non-transactional relationships, help will come from there. And don't look at it as a job hunting process. Look at it as a networking process. This is my personal experience, and if there's anything I can do to help anybody, any newcomer, I'll be glad to do that.